Hi, my name is Robert Powell and I will be your instructor this semester. Welcome to week 1. I can be reached pretty much all the time via text, email, or social media. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, Snapchat, YouTube, which is very important, and most recently TikTok, believe it or not. All of these addresses are posted on your syllabus. I highly recommend you subscribe to my YouTube channel, as most of the weekly announcements are posted on that channel, and it's a very important component of our coursework. You can be tested on that material. Your course content is a combination of material I recorded way back when I first started, and some new material that I record as the semester progresses. The new material is published both on YouTube and Blackboard. Some of the original material references previous semester assignments, so please check your syllabus or ask me before scrambling around to find the assignment. I tried to edit out most of that, but some of it still is hanging around. This is an asynchronous course, which is a double-edged sword for some of you. While you can consume the information at your own pace, you also have regular deadlines outlined in your syllabus. Some of you work better with some structure, so I will be available for one-to-one regularly scheduled times if needed throughout the semester. Several students have taken advantage of that offer, and I extend it to you as well. Otherwise, you're on your own each week. If you find yourself challenged with being on your own, please reach out to me and we will find a solution. Each week, modules or lessons will be posted on Blackboard by Tuesday morning, and all assignments, quizzes, or tests will be due Sunday night. I'm teaching 4 classes this semester: Intro to Hospitality Management, Global Travel and Tourism, Hospitality Finance, and Casino Management. When you reach out to me, please identify yourself and what class you're taking or referencing. As you can imagine, there are many of you and I don't physically see you, so it helps me when I know what class you're talking about. Eventually, I'll get around to each of you, but in the meantime, please make sure you identify what class you're in. Now is a good time to pause this so you can pull up your syllabus, so we can go over that next. So go ahead and pause this and pull up that, and let's start again. Okay, I had to change cameras and audio and stuff, so here we are. All right, let's go through this. If you haven't gotten it, it should be under the syllabus heading on Blackboard, or you can certainly email me and I'll be happy to get you one. Now, I'm just going to briefly go over this, but you guys need to read it, and there will be a quiz on it this week. So that's your first quiz. We start off with all my contact information in the top right. Office hours are by appointment via Teams or Zoom. I use both, and I'll use whatever you guys want. I've got all of my social media address there and tags there, so feel free to contact me there, follow me there, whatever. It is usually filled with some of my experiences and some of the things that I do, when I'm not teaching. So, but it's all relevant to the coursework, believe it or not. It's what I enjoy, and it's there. So take a look at that. The YouTube channel, which you probably need to subscribe to, and the link there is the link is on there. So, all right, then the text. Here is the Introduction to Hospitality textbook that we will be using. There is an online source, and it's more up to date. It's a heck of a lot cheaper than going out and buying one of these. There's a couple new chapters in there, but it is by Walker, and I believe his wife is also one of the authors there. I've got some suggested materials for you to watch. Danny Meyer, who is an icon in the hospitality business, is fantastic, and he's got a little YouTube interview there. 6 qualities in employees and candidates. I'd want you to take a look at that, because depending on what you want to do with your career, this may be some good advice for you. The Ritz-Carlton service, and then there's the Caesar Ritz documentary. Now that's a longer one, and it is a part of our curriculum this semester. So you need to watch that particular one. The link is right there on your syllabus. Subscribe to the first one is my channel, where I have the material and added course support. This is also where your weekly updates will come from, so take a look at that. And the other 3 are suggested. They're good sources of information that I rely on and I pull articles from, and gives me daily updates, all those kind of things. No Vacancy is by Glenn Hausman. He is a friend of mine. It is one of the best hospitality vlogs out there, and it's interesting if you want to dive into that stuff a little bit more. So then we go through the student learning outcomes, and all of those are attached to SLOs, which the university has. Course requirements. We're going to have quizzes. This semester we'll have quizzes once a week. Okay, so the rhythm of the class is, like I said, Tuesday morning to Sunday night. We take Mondays off because in this business, in the hospitality business, that's pretty much when the only downtime you have is on Mondays, Sundays and Mondays, but Mondays are usually the downtime. So we're going to have quizzes. They will be in Blackboard, and it's based on all the material covered to that date. So for that week, whatever the module or whatever the lesson is, I'll turn off that module so you won't have to go back, or you don't get the opportunity to go back at the end of that week. So Sunday night, Monday, I'll probably shut down that module. Written assignments, you're going to have 2, I believe, during this semester. And it's going to be a SWOT analysis, which is strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats on a restaurant. And then there's going to be a trip planning assignment where you're going to plan out a trip for yourself and some friends. And both of those are written, and the scale will be, or the rubric will be supplied within Blackboard. And like I said, weekly work is based on Tuesday to Sunday at midnight. I grade on an A through F. 90 to 100 is A, 80 to 89 is B, 70 to 79, this is percentage, C, and so on. If you are having trouble, please reach out to me. Now, the next one, which is the evaluation, I've given you points on all of these. The one that it's only 10 points less, 40 points here, is the communications, decision making, and control quiz. We will cover that a few different ways, so heads up on that. There will be weekly discussion boards. I will pose a question and I expect you to respond. You get 10 points. There will be 15 of those, so please participate in that. That is one of the ways we can get engaged, and I can basically work with you, get to know you, see how active you are in these classes. This is new for this semester for me, so we'll see how this goes. Communications. Now, the university requires you to check your email once every 24 hours. I got to tell you, I'm on it all the time, and you guys ought to have your alerts set up to when things come out. You get notified. I generate all kinds of announcements and all kinds of content for you. Most of it's pretty cool. Some of it's university required stuff. If you have a CEA, the university will let me know that, and so far we haven't had any issues at all. Most of my stuff is fairly self-paced, so you'll be able to, if you are in need of that, the university will let me know, and you can also reach out to me. Now, COVID, big thing this year. This is an asynchronous course, which means if you have to delay anything, that's up to you, but the course rhythm does not stop. So I really don't foresee us having to give you any exceptions based on COVID, although there is a protocol you have to go through. You have to alert me and then alert the university. The university will then send me a confirmation of your COVID status. This is if you get COVID, that is. So they will alert me, and at that point, you and I will determine how we're going to proceed with your coursework. But you shouldn't have any issues because this is pretty much on your own time. You have weekly deadlines though, and if you miss those deadlines, that time has passed. You don't get a chance to redo that, so you need to. You'll have the opportunity to work through that. Then the academic integrity and all these other things are up there. So here's, when you get down to the actual dates, I've got in here the concept or the content, and then the assignment here. There's always a reading assignment, watching of videos. Sometimes it's just a voiceover of a PowerPoint. Other times it's video. Sometimes it's both. You will have a quiz and you will have a discussion board a topic or a question. Your first one is going to be introduce yourself. I want you to introduce yourself to me and everyone else. Check the discussion board and it'll give you a little bit more detail. So we go through that, and towards the end of the semester, we only have one hard break, which is spring break. And I believe we're back to getting this all under normal time, so we got a full week. But we'll go through everything in here. And as always, if you have questions, please let me know. So that's pretty much it for this, this first week here. Go get your book, read through the syllabus, take that quiz, and introduce yourself. So that should be it. Thanks.